Alright, guys. I'm back. Let me pull up my notes to remind myself of what. Oh my god, I forgot the VTuber. Okay, no PNG tuber today. I had a busy day, so originally I thought about not doing it, but who gives up on the second day, right? I'm trying to make this a daily habit. Might as well do it right. So, let's go over our daily updates. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, what I do? Duolingo. I didn't have much time to do anything because, like I said, I went to the office today. So that means waking up early. It's like a 45-minute commute. Coming back. It sucks. I have to go to bed early the night. I might be doomed. I might be doomed. There's probably a way to play that I just don't know. But anyway, mind, simple, Duolingo. Body, I didn't have time to work out, as previously stated. But actually, that's not true. I do have time to work out. But no. But I didn't, because I actually don't have time. I do, but I don't. You guys know what I mean. Like, I technically do have the time, and if I really wanted to, I could do it. But considering I just got home and it's like, what time is it? 8 already? Sheesh. I'd like some time to decompress. No! I'm trolling this game. It's so hard to talk and play at the same time. Anyway, body, I just didn't eat like shit. I went to the office. They provided lunch because we had a little like learning session, but also they provide lunch. So we went over what our department is supposed to do procedurally, and they provided catering from a what I believe to be a Midwestern deli. Not my favorite. Didn't eat much. I was actually kind of disappointed when I rolled up to the meeting and all I saw was subs. Is that right? Are they called subs if it's from a deli? What is a sub? Who knows? But it was a sandwich. A sandwich for sure. I removed the cheese because I'm not a cheese guy, but everything else I ate, but it still was not my favorite. Oh, nice! I got an achievement. Woo, that was my goal, to get an achievement. And I guess that was for not using the hammer. Soul. One thing I did for my soul. I read a little bit of manga, but I do that every day. I've been reading Black Clover. And I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I heard about the anime when it first came out, but Asta was just screaming. But now that I'm reading it and I don't have to hear him scream, I actually like him. He's just a passionate guy. The women are really well written in the manga. I actually had to look, like, was this written by a woman? But no, it was a man. He just knows what's up. Yeah, that's what I'll count for my soul. And keeping the tradition going of the daily update for day 2. Count 'em, 2. Other than that, what I'd like to do in the near future, what would I like to do tomorrow? Great question. Daily update. That's the only thing out of my norm. Workout. Because tomorrow I'll be working from home, so if I don't work out, I really have no excuse. We're gonna do it right this time, by the way. We're gonna do this, get the hammer. I should have left the block open so I could have walked across. It's whatever. I'll actually be fine. And, yeah, that seems like a good set of goals to go for. Wow, that was greed, and I didn't get punished. But will I get punished for this? Yes. Tomorrow's Thursday. Nothing else to it. Oh, another achievement. What was that for? Oh my god, I got all the achievements. Let's go. What happened at work today? Let's talk about that. I talked to this old lady at my work. She was complaining about, she wants to replace her shower altogether. So she called this company and they give her a quote for like $18,000. And she was flabbergasted. She was like, I've done it before in the past and it only cost me like $1,200. So I told that lady no. I told her to get out of my house. The lady that was giving her the quote. And we talk about it a lot. I love talking to old people. They have so much lived experience. And even if they're not always right about stuff, maybe their views are outdated, but I like this old lady. She talks a lot. She didn't talk a lot, but she talked about how you shouldn't really save your money because you're not going to live forever. She talked about how her parents saved a lot of money, but at the end of their life, they still like ran out lickety split. So what did they really save for? As opposed to like my Uber driver, one of my Uber drivers I was talking to, and he was like, yeah, saving money is lame. You gotta just live your life. Like, save enough in case of an emergency, but otherwise just live your life. He gave me the tips on how to vacation on a budget. He told me to always go to the casinos, spend a little bit, because if companies see that you go to the casino, spend like $200, then they'll invite you back to like cruises, hotels, what have you, at a discounted rate because they're trying to get you into the casino. But you don't actually have to spend exorbitantly at the casino, just a little bit to get those offers. Really, you're saving money by spending money. I thought that was kind of neat. So, not that I have any money to save or spend at the moment. I'm just trying to get by, but I'm about to die. Oh! Plumbing at a speed 2. Count up 2. Alright, let's do this right this time. Yeah. That was today at work. If I sound a little different today, it's because yesterday I had an edible and I didn't expect it to impair me so much vocally, but apparently it does. So I'm gonna make it. But today, I figured I'd raw dog life for a little bit. Cause really, I shouldn't be doing edibles nearly as much as I do, but it's a coping mechanism, but it's not the best coping mechanism, and I like to try to wean off of it if I can. But for the moment, I'm just trying to live life. Yeah. I'm about to die. I was not locked in. Woo! I have nothing in particular I want to talk about except AI art. But before we go to that, what is art to me? To me, art is any way someone expresses themselves. Which is very broad, but it's broad on purpose. For example, there's like the basic mediums like film, music, like paintings, the typical stuff you think of art. But I'm of the opinion that video games are also art. I feel like most people are. Most people that know. But most people never bother to think about it, so they just like see it as a, I don't know, like a cheaper form of art. In particular, video game music, people don't appreciate that, but it's hard to make something that's catchy, because it has to be catchy. It has to be played on repeat most times, right? It's not like a song that can just progress normally. Some do, right? But at the beginning, you just didn't have the space to do stuff like that, so you just have to make it short, catchy, and like wouldn't wear on you after a long session, maybe listening to the same 3 songs. And I think there's beauty in that. But here's where I differ from a lot of people. Not only do I think video games are art, but I think like the way people play video games can be art. People express themselves through their play. And this is no different than like someone who plays sports. In a way, I think they are also artists. They're expressing themselves through their body to work. I don't know. It's beautiful. You can tell when someone's playing beautiful. And okay. The video I talked about yesterday had a tip about how to do this when things sped up. I have to, if you guys take a look at the spring at the top jumping, sometimes it goes a little to the left, sometimes it goes a little to the right. I think they mentioned I have to go when it goes a little to the left. So that's what I'll be shooting for. Oh my god, little shortcut? Oh, the little hype? No? A little hype in the chat? Biblical greed, but I got through it. Anyway, I was talking about AI art. Is that art? Let me pause. Is AI art art? Yes, it is. But most people will make it trash. There will be no intentionality behind it. There's no soul, I guess is the way I'm trying to say, but when you create something, you're creating it for a purpose. But a lot of people will just create AI art without a purpose and just eat whatever it pops out. But there are some AI artists that I do respect. I follow some on Twitter. There's some YouTube channels that will make AI music with an AI like cover. It looks pretty. And it's good background noise, but it'll never compare to like something made by a human. And I don't like the direction that things are going in regards to that. I think if it were up to me, I'd have no AI altogether. It's been more of an annoyance for me as like a consumer. You know, when you try to reach out to a company but they make you talk to their stupid little AI chatbot. I hate that. Art, it dilutes. When I go on Twitter and I see AI art, I'm like, damn. Even if this looks good, this is a piece of art. This like is taking time out of my day to look at this shit when I could be looking at art made by a human. And there's so much shit that it's like, even if it is good, I don't care. Get it out of my face. Music, I have a special relationship with music. I'm sure everyone does. Music can portray things that words can't. Maybe I'm just bad with words, right? But music can definitely evoke feelings that are just hit my brain differently. They tickle me in a different way. So I think AI music in particular, I just can't wrap my head around it. It'll never match up for me. But I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on AI and AI art. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Why? Do you think AI can be a tool for art or just dismiss it altogether? I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. That's the question of the day. For now, I'm gonna finish up this run. I got a lot of things to do. So let me finish this, go do them, and tomorrow I'll have more time to talk. I'll come better prepared to class. And we'll do it then. I haven't checked the response from my last video, but I was so nervous last video for no reason. Today feels way different. I actually would say I came less prepared today. Obviously, right? But now that I've done it once and didn't blow up as a result, it's like, alright, there's no risk involved here. So it's been more chill. And again, it might just be that. Let me think about this. There was another guy that did a different thing. I'm gonna see if I can get under this, like right here. Yeah. Oh, that was clutch! I have the technology. This is the run, guys. I just have to not mess this level up, and then we are golden. Okay, let's do it again. Do this. Don't cross over. I'm gonna have to cross over. No. I can do this. Go up. Leave that little pathway so I can hammer across. Here. This is such a risky play, and I got punished. And that's game over. No. Well, can't win them all, right? And it was good practice. We got a ton of achievements. We put some new strategies to work. So hopefully it'll be in my muscle memory by tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow.